Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Saint Laurent Monogram card holder. I got this card holder last year, so it's been exactly 1 year since I've had this. I also don't change out of my card holder into other SLGs. This is the only one I currently have, so I feel like this would be a fair review of the wear and tear of this card holder, especially for 1 year everyday use. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If these are the kinds of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below, and if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at TrishDLF. So for this review, I'm first going to talk about the basic specs of the card holder. I'm going to be talking about the dimensions, what exactly fits, and towards the end of the video, I will be talking about its wear and tear after 1 year. So this is the Saint Laurent Monogram card holder. It is in the caramel color, in grain pebbled leather, in the chevron pattern, and with gold hardware. So the gold hardware is in this aged gold, almost like rustic antique gold hardware, which I really love because it goes really well with this caramel color. So I'll first go into the dimensions with my trusty measuring tape over here. And this card holder is about 4 inches for the length, and it is at 3 inches for the height. So it's 4 by 3 inches. It has 5 card slots. There's 2 in the front, there's 2 in the back, and then there's 1 at the center. But right now, this card holder actually houses 7 cards, and that is quite a bit, but I didn't have anywhere to put my new cards in. I got like 2 new cards just last week, and I really didn't know where to put them in, so I put them in here for now. But apparently it fits, but I don't really think that I'm gonna leave it there for long because I don't want this card holder to like super stretch out. I will have the unboxing video of this card holder when I got it new, just so you can see how it has stretched out over time. So later when I get to the wear and tear, you can compare on how much it has stretched out since getting it brand new. Okay, so I'll remove the cards first just so you can see how exactly I use this card, but basically this already has everything that I need on a day-to-day basis. So currently in this card holder, I have my debit card and my credit card up in the front, so I'll just remove those. And then at the back, I have my Village ID over here. I have my Starbucks card over here, and then don't judge me, but I have a time zone card in here. I went to time zone with my boyfriend the other day, and it was so fun. I miss time zone. I think it just opened again since the pandemic. When we visited the other day, so I was like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. So I had to play some games. And I have a Shinagawa business card over here. This was for my LASIK. I left it there. Oh, I have another one. Oh, and then I have an Advantage card. This is the SM Advantage card. I also just got this last week. And then, so we're done with the back. And then for the center, I just have another 2 cards. It's just it's another Starbucks card, but this one's the very thin, flimsy one. I think I have to throw that. And then I have my PRC license. So this is my architecture license. So that's it. That's all I have in it. So counting the cards, okay, excluding the business cards, which are the soft ones, well, the Starbucks card and 1 business card. So these are the soft ones that fit in size. As you can see, they can easily fold, so I'm not really counting this in the count anymore. So these are all the cards that can fit in the Saint Laurent card holder. So these are 7 cards. Again, it has 5 card slots, but it can fit up to 7 for me, though I will not recommend that because you don't want to stretch your card holder out. But yes, 7 will fit good, but will definitely recommend just doing 5. Now let's go on to the wear and tear, and as you can see, again, just go back to the video of my unboxing so you can see the difference of how it has stretched through time. But honestly, after like 1 year, this isn't that much of a difference. I don't think that it's stretched out way too much where it's like coming off the seams or something. I feel like this is a fair amount of stretch for having used it for a year. With regard to wear and tear, I've used this for a year, and I can say that I'm definitely impressed with the Saint Laurent quality, although I do understand where people are coming from when they say that the caviar or pebbled leather isn't really as good as, like, say, for example, Chanel. So with regard to to the leather though, I think that it's fine. There's no peeling or scratching on the leather yet, considering that I really beat this up. What I usually do for this card holder is I put it in my mini pochette over here. So this is usually how I use this. I put it in my mini pochette, and that's basically what I use as like a catch-all. So I usually just put this in my bag whenever I have errands to run, and yeah, whenever I have to pay for something. I never really close my mini pochette because yeah, everything seems safe inside, and the errands are quite quick anyways. So whenever I have to pay for something, since it's already open, I just grab my card holder, the Saint Laurent card holder from inside, and I can easily pay. And I can say that it's definitely been such a breeze to use, and now everything seems so much simpler for me because all I need is just in this little card holder. Now with regard to wear and tear, I mean, it rubs against all the other stuff in my mini pochette on a daily basis, and it's still holding up really well. I don't really baby this card holder because I really wanted to test out how much beating it can endure, and I feel like it has definitely passed the test after 1 year of constant use. So I already talked about the leather not scratching, and it seems in very good condition. The piping on the sides is also in good condition. It hasn't peeled yet or anything, but the reason that I say that the quality isn't really as good as Chanel's or other brands is because of the corners. And I know that this is a constant problem with most of the corners or corner wear of like Saint Laurent items, most especially the Saint Laurent envelope bag. So as you can see on the corners, it is starting to scuff. I mean, it's very minimal, but it's actually the leather itself that's already starting to scratch. And considering this is a grain type of leather or a pebble type of leather, it shouldn't really be doing this kind of scratching or scraping where it seems like the leather is already peeling out. I hope the videos can show you exactly what I'm talking about, or I hope you can see it through the video. But again, this is very minimal wear and tear, okay? And it is the only wear and tear that I can find on it after using it for a year. However, if you're planning to use this like for a very long time, just not 1 year, you have to consider that. If it's only been 1 year and it's already starting to have these scratches or scuff marks on the actual leather, like the actual leather is already peeling on the corners, you can expect that in a few more years it'll actually get worse than this. I think, for example, say with Chanel, their caviar leather or their pebbled leather, when it comes to the corners, the wear with Chanel is that the corners, the grain just gets softer, or it like starts to blend with the actual leather. Whereas with this one, it's more of like a peeling kind of wear and tear. So that's just something that you have to take note of. Although, I mean, for 1 year, it still looks really in good condition and nothing bad has happened to it. Even the hardware, actually. I was expecting that after a year, the hardware would like start tarnishing, or like the gold wouldn't be plated anymore. And especially because it's in that aged gold hardware, it's already that like worn look. I expected that the aged gold would tarnish somehow, or like parts of it, because it has that look already. So I was expecting for it to age that way, where parts of it would start to tarnish or crack or peel off. But no, guys, like look at it. I don't even think I can spot a single tarnish or like signs of tarnish. Maybe on the top of the Y, like, but very, very slightly, like just like probably one line of signs of tarnishing, but everything else, like, it's still in really good shape. When it comes to the hardware, I'm actually pretty impressed, because a lot of items with gold plating or different types of metal plating, that really tends to be their sickness, the tarnishing. My Fendi PEEKABOOs, the hardware of that has tarnished. My Louis Vuitton buckles, the strap handles, those have also tarnished. So for this one, I am surprised that it has stayed on. I'm not sure if it's the same with their bags. I hope it is, because wow, I mean, for something that you've used every single day and has rubbed, okay, this doesn't just sit there as a bag, right? This rubs against all my other stuff here, and the hardware has managed to stay in place and in really good condition. No tarnishing. Even scratches, I'm not even gonna go much into that anymore, because when it comes to scratches, like obviously your stuff are gonna scratch. So I'm not gonna count those anymore. I don't really see any. It's more of just like really the age gold hardware look. That's why it's like it has that effect. So yeah, no crazy scratching whatsoever on this one. So for my overall review after 1 year of using this Saint Laurent card holder, I am definitely impressed with the quality, as much as I mentioned some few flaws earlier. If you go back to my unboxing video of this one, I explained that I initially bought this because I was waiting for a very specific color for the Chanel card holder, either in the envelope card holder or in the zip card holder. So there's really a specific color that I want, and it's taking me so long to get that color because it's so hard to find. So I initially just went with this first because I thought it was a beautiful color either way. It's a beautiful caramel. And when I bought this, I told myself that once I get my hands on the Chanel envelope card holder or the zip card holder, I'm gonna get rid of this already. So basically, I'm just gonna trade it in for a new card holder once I get my hands on that. But after using this card holder, guys, I realized that it actually really fits my lifestyle a lot, and the ease of use with just having one card holder like this and just putting it in my mini pochette as so, it's just very, very functional for me, and I really enjoyed having this item. With Chanel, the card holder that I wanted is either the envelope one or the zip card holder. So the use of that card holder would still be different from just this plain one where it's just like one item and you don't have to open anything or unzip anything anymore. It's just literally a grab and go card holder. Although Chanel also has their own type of card holder like this, but I really like the Saint Laurent logo more rather than the small CCs on the Chanel. So when it comes to just this type of card holder, I would really prefer this design more, and especially in this color because I don't really see much people with this caramel color. So when it comes to SLGs, I really like getting those that no one else has, or at least the colors that aren't really popular, because my bags are already so basic that I really want SLGs that stand out more. So I really love how this caramel color is so beautiful with the antique gold hardware. This definitely serves a totally different purpose, and I don't think it would have the same purpose as when I get my Chanel envelope or zip card holder. Right now, my stance on this is that I am most probably keeping this even when I already get my hands on the Chanel one. It's really multifunctional, so it doesn't only fit in my multi-pochette for my everyday use, but when I use smaller handbags, say for example, I use my Balenciaga Nano City over there, I don't really bring my mini pochette anymore. For the Speedy Nano, I still bring my mini pochette, so I can easily put that in there. But it gets kind of cramped inside the Balenciaga Nano one. So usually if I'm going to a party, I would just bring this card holder and then my Vax card and driver's license, and I'm good to go, and that would fit in the smaller bags. This is also a great companion for me when it comes to events such as weddings where you have to use like small pouches, because this really fits everything. When it comes to events, I don't bring the mini pochette anymore. I just bring this card holder and some cards and cash. So there you go. That was my 1 year review for the Saint Laurent Monogram card holder. I definitely think that this is worth the purchase, and also considering the price. Its price compared to other card holders available in the market is actually very competitive. So I think that if you're more on a budget, this one is definitely a recommended piece for me. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to connect with me in my socials, it's at TrishDLF. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!